What you see in front of you right now is the Seiko Ssc227 Solar Chronograph watch. More information on the description below. We'll describe the description of the watch and how to get more knowledge on the watch and how to buy it if you prefer. In this video, there'll be certain things I will not know on what to say about the watch. However, analog watches fascinate me a lot. So please be respectful in your comments. I'll gladly appreciate it. Alright, let's take a tour of this watch. Alright, here it is. All boxed up. According to the label of the box, it comes from Brooklyn, New York to Andover, Massachusetts. As you can see, the box is all sealed up. It's tightly sealed up. And it's got that type of tape that's really hard to open. So here's what I'm going to do. The way I'm going to unbox this is going to require some editing. And with the magic of editing, we're going to unbox this watch. The box is cracked open. Here's how the watch looks like, the outer box. So we're going to take this out of the box. And of course, because the eBayer sold it to me, there is a return label with it, which I'm not going to show. So we're getting that out of the way. Here's the box and how it looks like. I'm not going to show you the rest of it because, well, there's nothing interesting to look at the box except for the actual name there, Seiko. And let's see, anything on the other side? Nope. The moment of truth is here. Let's dig in the box and see what we have inside, shall we? Ooh. Let's zoom in a little closer. And this is what we have. Really nice, attractive watch. And it comes with its own Seiko pillow cushion. Looking all around, this is the little label that the watch comes with. Really fancy and sexy watch. As you can see right now, it's saying 11 o'clock p.m. Alright. Let me see if I can adjust this watch correctly so that I can be able to demonstrate this watch and also review the packaging that comes inside the box. While the time is properly being adjusted on the watch, let me show you the contents that are inside the box. This booklet right here is the instruction manual. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but that's just to give you an idea of what this instruction manual is all about. And this is the kind of watch that I have. This over here is the warranty booklet. And this over here is the warranty certificate. And on the back of it, you note down the contents of your watch and how it can be warranted. So that warranty certificate, you keep it right back here. And that's how it looks like originally inside the warranty booklet. Close that up. Put this stuff together and let's get this stuff out of the way. And let's look at the actual watch. When Seiko designed this solar chronograph watch, they had their very special, unique ways on how to do this. And because this watch is a solar watch, you can be able to put this watch under the light, and that's how it recharges it, and you have power for at least a couple of hours. Now, when putting it under fluorescent light, they say that it only takes 11 minutes to fully recharge, or under sunlight, it's just 1 minute. How to read the watch. It's very interesting. The watch, as you can see, has 3 subdials. On the subdial next to the 9, that's the small second readout. On the subdial above the 6, that is the small minute readout. And then the subdial next to 3 is the 24-hour readout. Now, how do you use the chronograph on this watch? Well, pretty simple. As you can see, the big second hand that's right over here, and the small minute readout right over here, that's used for the chronograph. How to use it for the time is the small second readout over here to tell you the seconds, the 24-hour readout right over here to help you know when it's AM or PM on the watch. As you can see right now, it is 11 p.m. So as you can see on the 24-hour readout, the hand is pointing close to the 24. And down right over here, between the 4 and 5, that's where you see the dates. Next, I'm going to show you a demonstration of the chronograph and how it works. To use the chronograph on this watch, it's pretty simple. For those of you who do it on a digital watch, which I'm pretty much from that generation, this watch pretty much has a similar way on how you do it with a digital watch. So the top button over here is the start stop, and then right over here is a lap reset. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press the start and stop button, and as you can see, the large second hand just started to move. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to wait till I get to 5 minutes, and you're going to see how this chronograph works in action. So I will be right back. Here we are past 5 minutes, and now we're going to take these 2 buttons and we're going to put them to action. First off, the lap reset button. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lap it, and you're going to see how if you give it maybe some time, it'll catch up to the seconds that it needs to kind of catch up, just like a digital watch. So let's give it maybe 5 to 10 seconds here, and we're going to take it off lap. There we go. And as you can see, now we're reaching 6 minutes. So we're going to lap it here. And we're going to take it off lap right now. Notice how it catches up really quick. That's pretty smooth, isn't it? So I'm going to take this session of the timer on the chronograph, and I'm going to stop it right here, right about now. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reset this, and you're going to see how cool this thing resets. So here we go. And that's how you reset the chronograph on this watch. Next, we're going to look at the tachymeter. As you can see, the tachymeter is this metal ring here around the watch. And honestly, personally, I don't know how to use a tachymeter. I'm sure for any analog watch fans out there, they know how to do this. But personally, I don't know how to do this. I wish I knew. So I guess for me, I'll have to check out some more videos on YouTube and look elsewhere just to see exactly how to use the tachometer on this watch. Now, please don't leave any rude comments because like I said, I don't know how to use it. Alright, now we're going to see how we adjust the time and the date by pulling the crown on the watch. Before we get to set the time on this watch, here's something interesting I'd like to share with you. When setting the time at the same time that you're using the chronograph on the watch. Watch what happens when I pull the crown to the C position. Watch this. As you can see, now the watch is in position to reset the time, but however, the chronograph went to its reset position. So if you're doing a timed event using the chronograph, maybe you might want to decide to set the time at a later time. Here's another tip you should know when setting the time on this watch. We're going to look at the small second readout right over here on the left next to the 9. And as you can see, the small second readout right now is running. Now if you take the crown right over here and you pull it to the C position, you're going to notice it's going to stop. As you can see right there, it stopped. And if you push the crown fully to its running position on position A, it's going to continue. Watch. So when setting the time, always make sure that the small second hand readout right over here is on the number 60, and this way when you set the time, you'll always know that it's always going to be accurate. Okay, so how the crown works on this watch and how you should know how to do your time and date settings. First off, right now the crown is in position A where the watch is fully running and the time and the date is displaying as it should. So I'm going to take the crown and I'm going to put it to position B in order to set the date. Now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this, but I'll try to get as close as I can so I can show you how to set the date. So I'm going to put the crown here on position B, one pull. Now to set the date, all you have to do is spin this clockwise. So let's see, can we show the light on the date? Yes, we can. I don't want too much glare on the glass of the watch, but here we go. So let's spin the crown clockwise, and as you can see, the date is changing. Right? Now, let's spin this counterclockwise, and nothing works. Okay, so how do we set the time? Just simply take the crown and pull it to the position C, and you set the time however you want. And right now, as we can tell, it is 12 o'clock p.m. because the 24-hour readout right now, the hand is on the 12. So let's set this maybe to 8 o'clock p.m. right? And notice how the minute hand, the hour hand, and the 24-hour readout hand are moving as I'm spinning the crown clockwise. And if I spin it counterclockwise, it's going to move backwards. So let's just continue spinning this clockwise until the time reaches 8 p.m. Alright, so here we are, 8 p.m. and the 24-hour readout hand is on the 20. And as you can see, we now have the watch set at 8 p.m. and the date, I had to look at this closer just so I can let you guys know. The date displays the number 10, so that's what I've chosen to set the time and date on the watch. Let's look at the leather strap on this watch. And as you can see, this is how it looks. Brown, genuine leather. So if I was to put this on, I would take this out of the first belt loop. Now the question I ask myself is, why is it that every manufacturer has to keep this loop so close to the buckle? Can't you just keep it maybe around a distance a little farther? Does it have to be this close all the time? That's the only thing that I find kind of annoying. So now you have to kind of push this through. You're gonna have to hold your hand like this and push it like this in order to get the belt out that way, which is kind of hard. And then put it on your arm, wearing it. And then I gotta bring the belt again through that loop, as you can see. Then grab my other loop, which is not so difficult as the one close to the buckle. And that's how the watch feels, right? Not bad. So this is how it feels on my arm right now. Really nice, really nice. So that's how it feels on my arm. Now we've come to the conclusion in touring this Seiko Ssc227 solar chronograph watch. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please keep in mind the links will be below in the description if you want to get information to learn or buy it. Also, please give me the thumbs on this video, whether you liked it or don't. That's fine with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. More videos will be coming in the future.